This video is for the people planting 400 trees in Oxfordshire to celebrate 400 years of Oxford Botanic Garden, made possible by Harvest at Home, an Oxford Botanic Garden and Arboretum. This video will help anyone wishing to plant a tree. Planting and looking after a tree is simple. This guide will help you every step of the way. Planting a fruit or nut tree in your garden or allotment will positively contribute to the environment. As we all know, trees absorb carbon dioxide, release oxygen, and help fight soil erosion. Planting trees is best when they're dormant, meaning the trees are sleeping during the cold winter months. They are less likely to get damaged. Tree planting season in the UK runs between November and March. As we said, tree planting is very simple. First of all, choose a location for your tree in your allotment or garden. Trees usually require full sun and deep, well-drained soil in order to grow properly. Please make sure it's at least 2 meters away from any building, fences, or underground pipes, in order to avoid any damage in years to come, as the tree extends its roots, trunk, and branches. Please note that phone lines are usually visually obvious. In order to play it safe, it is best to plant trees in your back garden, as they tend to be free from utility lines. Also, it is advised to plant your trees minimum of 2 meters apart. Nonetheless, the general advice is to plant them 2 to 3 meters apart. However, many trees can also be hedges, which makes them better for small spaces. If you're choosing to plant a hedge, plant the saplings 30 to 60 centimeters apart. In time, these will grow, creating a living shrubby fence. Please have a look at our forthcoming video entitled Trees, Shrubs and Hedge Maintenance in order to get a few tips with regards to pruning and general upkeeping. This video will be publicly available on Harvest at Home social media platforms, and you can find links on our website. Once you have picked the location, here's what you need. A sapling, of course. These can be bare roots, meaning their roots are not surrounded by any soil or compost. Or your little tree could be cell-grown, meaning it has soil around its roots. Cell-grown ones tend to have a better chance of survival. However, bare root ones are easier to transport and less expensive. Please note that it is important to keep the roots of your saplings damp by placing them in a bucket with some water or moist soil up until you plant them permanently. Please avoid the roots drying at all times. You will also need a spade, an approximately 50 centimeter square piece of cardboard, like a medium-sized pizza box. Any repurposed medium cardboard box would do perfectly well. Scissors, a tree guard, and a bamboo cane. If your saplings did not come with their tree guards and canes, they can be easily purchased from garden centers or the Woodland Trust's online shop. Finally, you will need some mulch, for example, wood chips, decaying leaves, bark, or compost. Once you have all the above materials to hand, please follow these simple steps. Step 1. Dig a hole. You may need to cut through a layer of grass with your spade to begin with. If you can, try to include everyone in your family. Planting a tree can be an important learning opportunity for children. Ensure your hole is bigger and deeper than the roots of your sapling. Leave your soil nearby, as you will need it in a minute. Step 2. Place the grass layer upside down at the bottom of the hole. The grass will break down slowly, providing extra nutrients for your sapling. Step 3. Place your sapling in the newly dug pit, ensuring the top of the roots are approximately 2 centimeters below ground level. It is very important to plant trees at the correct depth. You can always see a line between the stained bark and soil, which is called the nursery line. The nursery line is your guideline. Please make sure to line up the nursery line with the top of the soil. Step 4. Refill with soil all around your tree. While you do this, make sure to hold the little trunk upright. Again, as you can see, getting your children involved can be a great idea. Step 5. Gently and carefully press the soil down with your heel all around your tree's trunk. It is important to remove any underground air pockets, as we would like to avoid any frost from forming close to the roots. The following 3 steps are all about protecting your newly planted tree with a permaculture method called sheet mulching. Step 6. Cut a cardboard circle approximately 50 centimeters in diameter. Also, cut a straight line from the edge of the circle to the middle of the circle. Step 7. If the soil around your tree seems dry, water it. Then, carefully, without damaging the little tree trunk, insert the cardboard circle around the tree. The tree trunk should poke out of the middle, making sure the soil around the tree is covered by the cardboard circle. Step 8. Place a layer of mulch over the cardboard. This layer should be approximately 2 to 3 centimeters deep. Make sure the mulch is not touching the trunk of your tree, as it could potentially damage it, as the mulch starts to decompose over the next few weeks. Take the time to be sure there's nothing against the trunk, like wood chips, turf, bark, chips, etc. The cardboard and mulch will lock the moisture underground, while suppressing weeds from growing close to the tree. Sheet mulching is an inexpensive way of protecting plants. The cardboard and mulch would eventually decompose. When this happens, please repeat these simple steps in order to keep protecting your tree. Layer of cardboard covered by a layer of mulch. Step 9. Insert the bamboo cane in the ground approximately 5 centimeters away from the tree trunk. Little by little, unravel the spiral tree guard from the bottom up and gently place it around both the tree and the cane, ensuring all the tree branches are well protected inside of the guard. When you're done, push the guard downward a little, ensuring the base is touching the ground. Step 10. Check your newly planted tree regularly, making sure the soil around it is well drained, yet moist. Water it when required, especially in the middle of the summer. Hopefully, over the next few weeks, you'll see new leaves starting to emerge. As we said before, the best time to plant a tree in the UK is from November to March. However, cell-grown trees, the ones with roots surrounded by soil, can be planted all year round in moist ground. Lots of varieties of trees and bushes are very resilient and hardy, and hugely beneficial to Oxfordshire's wildlife. Hazel, blackthorn, crabapple, dog rose, and rowan not only improve our environment, but provide food to harvest in the autumn. These trees are native and do not threaten our natural habitats, but instead enhance them. In a few years' time, you will be able to harvest nuts or fruit to eat with your family and friends. Imagine the collective impact we could make if we all planted 1 tree this year. Trees can be easily purchased from local nurseries or from the Woodland Trust. You can also apply to receive free trees, ready to plant, from various amazing charities by joining or forming your own community tree planting groups, including Harvest at Home. Schools and community groups are eligible to apply to the Woodland Trust and/or OVO Energy I Dig Tree scheme. The application process is very accessible and straightforward. school children and their teachers are already planting lots of trees from these schemes, improving air quality in school gardens, playgrounds, and public parks. If you want to find out about various tree species, please watch our series of videos entitled Finding and Selecting the Right Tree for Your Garden or Allotment. We have included the links to these videos in the description. Thanks for watching and happy planting!